Oh, have any of you ever gotten a phone call right before you went live? No, it was a good phone call. Don't get me wrong. It was an amazing phone call, actually, and I am thrilled that it happened because it is about a local game store that I would honestly love to support. Uh, and I am absolutely thrilled that they called me back. I'm ecstatic. So, all that said, for those of you who don't know me, hi, I'm Thomas Dusano. I'm a woodworker as well as that makes for tabletop RPGs. So, for instance, this is a prototype dice tower I've been working at, as well as I make DM screens. I make nerd-inspired stuff. So I was just talking with the local game store about carrying some of my stuff, and I got a phone call back, and I'm like thrilled. So yeah, I was like, you called me literally as I was about to click the scene change to go live. And they're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm like, no, this is good. This is good. I wanted to hear from you. That is amazing. So there's another game store that I'll be selling with, this time locally here in Michigan, which is awesome. In Detroit, actually. So, and I can say with confidence, if any of you have ever visited or ever considered visiting downtown Detroit, Opal Grove Games, I'm sure I'll be able to come to a excellent agreement with them. So, all that said, I'm really excited to potentially be in another store. And what are we doing tonight? We are doing Outer Worlds. I've put it down for far too long. Monday stream, I was far too tired. This stream, I seem to have too much energy. And my weird, funky, hi-fi, lo-fi beats to groove down to seem to be popping off just a little more than usual. So let's just turn that down. And no, I said turn that down. Down. Okay, and off. Okay. So we're jumping back into Outer Worlds. Like, holy cow, it's been forever. Let's see. Level 11, a Radio Free Monarch. I don't even remember what we did last time. I have not picked this up since before PAX, and there's not a lot that I've had the ability to do. So let's take a look at this. Now, before we jump into things, and let's also, before we like jump straight in, I wanted to go grab a can of something or another to keep me pepped up and ready for tonight. Please excuse me very, very briefly while I go figure that. You know what? I wish there was a way to take you all with me, chat. Hang in there. Hold on 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Hang in there, everyone. Chat, are you behaving? Are you behaving in here, chat? I leave you alone for 2 seconds. No, I really needed to grab something caffeinated to keep the energy spun up. It has been a week. One of these nights I spent sleeping here in the shop. It was not fun. I'm still sore from it. It was just, it was just not fun. It was just not fun. So. Okay. Who else said what to me? Oh god, people sending me memes and shit. Okay, the other thing, I need to come clean about something. Stream is late today because I've been spending time writing emails. I know that doesn't sound exciting to a lot of you. The reason I've been writing emails is I just got home from PAX East a couple weeks ago. I handled a bunch of stuff that needed to be handled, and then just a lot got away from me, and I needed to take care of a couple other things. And that interim between conventions is normally when I'm most likely to fall off the horse and then hop back on. Hot diggity damn, the package was delivered. The Eagle has landed. This is not a drill. Hold on. So the thing that I've been working on the past week was a DM screen for Rain of Table Time Productions, because Rain is going to Canada to go to a convention to do this awesome like D&D, like they're volunteering or being paid to run professional D&D games. It sounds like an absolute blast, and they wanted to take my screen. We started this commission around November of last year, or like right before the holidays, and I was thrilled. The screen looks wonderful. It left my hands in great condition. I want to make sure that it got to Rain without getting damaged, is my other concern. And I just got confirmation that the picture of the box, I don't want to show you the address of where Rain is, but like I have picture confirmation of the box being on Rain's doorstep, and I am excited. I am excited beyond belief, and I'm hoping that Rain sees that and grabs it before he has to leave. So yeah. Okay. All right. So we need to just jump into the gameplay. I've been yapping for far too long. You guys are here to see some game, right? Like that's what, are you all here for that? Is that what's going on? Did we misunderstand? Did we miscommunicate? Are you guys are here to watch me play a game, right? Like that's why we're all on this website? Maybe? Yes, no, maybe so. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Any, meeny, miny, I choose you. You? Okay. Anyway. Oh, man. Oh, Goose Faraba. Okay. Let's get moving. What was I even doing with this build? Where was I even going with this character? Temperament is high. So I have high health regen. Journal. No Night has a new... Speak with her when you're ready to sit back. Okay. Buy his bootstraps. Anton sent Jameson to Auntie Cleo, old biotics lab, just to make sure he's unwrapped it on Chow. Solution vital. Dr. Dorset said the cat must somewhere go to make sure he's okay. Okay. Track down a scholar who told him about the banned journal of M. Bakono. If the scholar has been traveling through the groundbreaker, maxing each access a data terminal. Okay. Task. Her office. Access Sprat worst. Rat sausage. Because Sprats are rats, aren't they? Stellar Bay. The information broker location needed by Phineas. Problem is on the time and has to travel to Mars to find and maintain the data. Okay. I guess let's... Because where am I even? Am I out in space? I'm out in space. Terra 2. Monarch. Oh. Oh, I shouldn't go to Scylla. Okay. Hold on. Journal. Where does that... Okay. There we go. I thought... Didn't I tell you to... Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot. We go... Okay, and then we select everyone. Pavardi and Ellie. Okay. All right. Oh. I mean, fall damage is real, yes, but fall damage is real flawed. Okay. Where... I forget what we're doing here. We're looking for a guy to make sure that he isn't food for some weird mutant dinosaur things. Is that what we're doing here? And I'm probably going to walk right into a group of them. Okay. You're in my crosshair. Oh, oh. Really? In public? Oh, this is Otto. Oh, that's so strong. Do I have some sort... I don't think I have some sort of grenade, right? There we go. Oh, oh, there we go. Oh, there. Oh, that I feel better now. Oh, there was a thing there. Had to keep the streak alive. Zesty, welcome back. How are you doing today, Zesty? Oh man, I'm glad someone's keeping the streak alive. I am currently waiting to hear back from... I want to say client, but doing fine. Just got to work. Oh, okay. Zesty, what, if you don't mind me asking, what do you do? Because you seem to be able to tune into a lot of streamers while you're at work. Are you working like a security booth? Are you working like a desk job? Like what? I'm a little interested. If you can give information without doxing yourself, you know, like I don't want you to endanger yourself, but I'm curious. I'm curious. No, night guard? Hell yeah. Does it ever get like, can I need to ask something from one night owl person to another, because I'll spend like, sometimes I'll be in the shop till like 3 a.m. and it's just like, it's a doozy. Do you get like that really weird sense of paranoia, like you feel like somebody's watching you just a little bit, and then you're kind of like looking out of the corner of your eyes and stuff, like, and do you have any tricks to like not doing that? I don't know. I'm just asking for a friend. Like, because that's one of the things I always run into when I'm like in the shop super late at night. I'm like sitting there, I'm like, man, this doesn't feel good. This doesn't feel good. Nothing good can come from being out at 2, 3, 4 in the morning. Nothing good happens after 2 a.m. Okay, meat. Meatity meat. I'm trying to take all my unhingedness and just funnel it. I work 8 to 4 and the creatures in the dark tend to avoid me. See, that's a good policy. Like that you have like a handshake agreement with them, like, hey, let's not bother each other. Like that seems really good. Seems like a solid thing to do. Cuz I'm sure they're cordial about it, you know? Did I do all of this? No, my dad jokes annoy them to the point of avoidance. Oh, that's a really good tactic too. Like I bet your sleep paralysis demons get such a kick out of you. I'm only joking about that because that's a meme to joke about. Like it's a really popular, like if someone is actually out there suffering from sleep paralysis, I'm sorry. But like, yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's supposed to be like, oh, it must be up a floor. So I must have to like climb a ladder or something. I'm a monster. I'm an unhinged gremlin. Now I see why Doc thought this was so entertaining. Oh. Damn, it took you till now to realize that. Hey, DB. It did. It only took me a little while. It only took me just a little bit longer than it should have. Yeah. Oh, oh boy. So, okay. So Rain knows it is there. So we were just talking about I sent out a DM screen yesterday And I overnighted it to Oregon, and I'm just making sure it got there because that's when I've been hugely worried about it getting there. Okay. Bias bootstraps. Talk to Anton. Rescue Jameson. Looks like what when you're engaged elsewhere. Best to check. Okay. Oh, the one from Threads or a different one? The one from Threads. It finally got there. It got there. It hath been delivered, and we are excited about it. So, okay. The Empty Man. Okay, Salvager in the Sky. Solution Vial. Touch, find. Oh! Oh, this is not. Okay. Got it. Thank you. I worked really hard on that. And I'm really hoping for some more business or orders off of that. Like, I want people to see that. I want people to see Rain's screen and go, I really like this. And order one of their own. You know? So, I mean, not I'm gonna admit, like, if someone was like, how much did that screen cost? Ooh, like, yeah, it's definitely, I will say this, it's a luxury item. But I put a lot of work and a lot of time and a lot of art assets, revision fees into it. Like, so real quick, I want to talk nuts and bolts real quick. I want to talk about my art and how I approach this, like what my philosophy on it is. I have a group of artists that do things for me. Like I pay them, I work with them regularly, not as employees, I like just as contractors, and they know to come back to me for regular work, right? Because I like what they do. I like paying them properly. I respect the living hell out of them for what they do. So those guys are all getting paid. Like, they get paid every time they touch any sort of revision on any of the screens or dice boxes. They get paid, even if it's a small amount. Even they're like, listen, I'm just gonna tweak this. I'm gonna change some spacing for you. They get paid, even if it's $5, even if it's $20, even if it's $50. They get paid the revision fees or whatever else, because I can't stand tabletop companies who are using AI to make art. I don't drive with that. I don't do that. So there's that. And then everything is from Rough Lumber. I mean, of course, you should pay people fairly for their skills, time, and work. Absolutely. So I will say that. I also did... let me pull something off the shelf here. Okay. So this is not the bottle, but this is one of the bottles that I used for Diana's screen. All right, Diana of the Rose. This is one of the bottles I used to mix her stain on her screen. Okay, and here's the green. It's a super concentrated alcohol-based dye. All right, it's called an alcohol ink, is what they refer to it as, because its solvent that you dilute it in to use is denatured alcohol, right? And that's how you create it. So each one of these little bottles costs anywhere from $30 to $50. So I do everything from scratch, and then like my magnets somewhere cost like 50 to 75 cents a piece. So then you count up, like, there is 6 magnets in the back of the screen, 5 per edge, 10, 16. So safely like 20 magnets if we're counting a margin of error per panel. So there's about $7 to $10 of magnets in each screen. To like put in each screen to make sure it all works properly. So like, listen, all of this adds up to... My screens are a luxury good, and I'm aware of that, and I put a lot of work into them. That's to say, Rain's screen Okay, here's the numbers. Everyone sit down for me. All right, everyone be sitting. Here's what I'm about to tell you about both Diana's screen and Rain's screen. Diana's screen, from start to finish, if I were to recreate it again today, was $5,000. That's materials, that's time, that's labor, that's everything. Start to finish, $5,000. Okay, there's the sticker shock. That's like, oh my god. And I'm not saying that to be like, oh, Diana's great. Diana doesn't owe me nothing. Diana's just a fantastic person. I did that out of the goodness of my heart, literally, for her to have a tool that I made, and for like, that's what that screen cost. Just simple fact. Rain's screen, as it's pictured there, with all the options and whatever else, I ask the figure, and this is published somewhere either on my website or like in my consulting process. The figure to get Rain's screen is $1,250, because you've got custom art assets and then finish and stain. I remember seeing the intricacies in the art and the color staining, like it was super detailed. DB, were you there for the presentation, or did you just see the videos? Because there was a slight group of people, because that would mean that you actually saw me at PAX East and then you approached me again at Unplugged. The video. Okay. Because I was like, I know I met you at Unplugged, but it would be really weird if you were pulling some, like, what's that one guy from Half-Life, God, who follows Gordon around. Oh, did you hear about the actress that got... Zesty. You can't get me with that one. That's a knick-knack. You need to be careful with that joke. That's old. Reese Witherspoon? No, with a knife. I know, Zesty, I know. I appreciate it. I love it. You're gonna have to try harder, bud. The Dr. Pepper guy from Japan. Oh, the Dr. Pepper. That would be kind of funny, DB, if you were just my Dr. Pepper guy. If you show up and handed me a can of something, I would probably drink it. I would probably trust you implicitly. I'd just be like, yeah, I know this guy. He shows up on my online broadcasts and tells me jokes. You dare challenge the scrub? Zesty, I'm not challenging you. I'm asking you to do better. There's a difference. I would burp, but then I realized it's really rude because some people get grossed out by that. I was about to burp into the mic, and then I realized, like, wait, that's probably not great etiquette. It's funny. Fine. How many DBZ characters does it take to change a light bulb? Oh, 5 to talk about how bad of an idea it is. 1 for Goku to attempt it. I don't know how many. I just gotta find pictures of me in the background with other people in the foreground, make it a cryptid thing. Absolutely. Just 1, but it takes 9 episodes. Okay. Just 1 and he's krilling it? Oh no. No one fucks Yamcha but life. I love DBZ abridged. I'm such a sucker for... Okay. Alright. Alright, let's... Dr. Anton, I found something. It is. Are you okay? The Yamcha down meme. Yeah, I stand corrected. Oh, the stream is fairly zoomed in. Yeah, I tried to fix that the other night, and I don't understand it. Here, let's do this. What? It's like, it's weirdly cropped in. Like, the edge of the screen is not what you guys are seeing as the edge of the screen. Like, that actual edge is true to form. You know what I'm gonna do? Is this... Oh. Hold on real quick. You know what's really... this? Why was this tucked into a folder? Okay, hold on. Hang in there. Okay. So now, watch this. Transform. Fit to screen. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, God, that's ugly. That's ugly as sin. Oh, and it's also above a bunch of stuff. Okay. Here, let's figure this. A cinematic mode? Kind of. I have an ultra wide monitor, which was not smart of me to do. Here, I'm gonna do this. Okay. Kind of creep up on it. Okay. How's that? Is that a lot better? Have we figured it out? Have we solved the mystery, chat? Okay, I'm also gonna do, let's see, transform center. Okay. That looks better to me. How's that? Oh, way better? Okay. Then that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna run with. Okay? Cool. I need to put this back on the shelf. I almost picked it up and drank from it. Looks good. I can almost smell the old guy. If I had a nickel for every time I accidentally almost drank a solvent that I wasn't supposed to, I'd have enough to pay off my truck, which is a lot of nickels, admittedly. I mean, adults say that the greens are good for your insides. DB, no! DB, no. Okay. Radio Free Monarch. Okay, this is the one at Stellar Bay. That's the main quest. All right. Okay, points. Novice. Doors that require one are free to open. Competent. Adapt. See what's inside. Lockpicking speed. First item. Oh. Let's see. Leadership. Significant inspiration. Okay. Where was I burying? Okay, probably in dialogue. And then let's put a point into defense. Apply. Accept. Perks. All right, what can I do? Being a shrewd negotiator may cost you some friends, but you make up for it in bits. Let's do that. Ellie, do I have one for Ellie? No. Pavardi, do I have one for Pavardi? No. Okay. So I think we're safe to leave this place for now. Okay. Okay. I think that was it for this planet. Okay, locate security terminal on the correct solution. Okay, that's not a quest we want to do. We want to do this one. Radio Free Monarch. Okay. Yeah, green dye like that, especially, yeah, no. No. That's not something we're going to find out today. All right. Okay. There's also let's do this. Let's just complete. It's right here. Of course, Discount Pan Am. How can I help you? Ooh. Oh, Jerry. No, this is good. This is good. Could just be either one. To hell with them. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. No. Oh. Everything okay? Oh. No. Not gonna lie, I loved Murray as a kid. Used to watch that with my mom on sick days. Oh. They were? Not anymore? Great idea. Drinking solves everything. Hmm. Okay. All right, Pavardi. We'll go. We'll go. Okay. Terra on Monarch, Ruth Bellamy as Halcyon Helen. Featuring real monsters from the doomed world. Ooh. How fast are my feet moving? I think this is about as far as I got in this game. That's fair. I'm not hating it. I'm actually really liking it. The really funny thing, at PAX East, I got to sit in front of the dev team and I didn't even realize. It was really funny. There's Ellie. Oh, here. Okay. Loosening up thing. How about wine? It's fruit and such. Oh boy. Generally or specifically? Blow them up? Vaughn! Vaughn, I'm trying to hype up my crewmate to go get it. Enjoying a drink with your friends? Start by telling me why her message got you unsettled. Yeah, that's yeah. I was never here. Bullshit, you weren't. What'd she actually write? No one sends terrible, vaguely sensual poetry to someone they don't like. Yeah. Pull them up. I was always here. Poem implied you're calming her with the touch. That's romance serial grade stuff. Yeah, you did tell us. Yeah, what'd she actually send? Oh, no. Oh. Oh.
Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her?
Tried to win over her father? What's this really about?
I just got a lot of feelings, Captain, and they're all climbing up my throat. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve.
Let's get you some water.
Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink. Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little woozy. Hydration, here I come.
Aw, this was just about to get fun.
Shush you. Oh, Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things.
We all know you want to pull them up. Okay. Yeah. No. Not all of them. Just some of them. About what?
Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head.
Okay.
Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me?
No wonder you're scared. There's an easy yes.
Well, thank you for the conversating, Captain. I got a lot to think about now. One of which is how wine is actually really good. And maybe we should keep some on the ship? Let's get going then. I'm sure we got lots of important things to do.
I want that for them too. I want Pavarti to be happy.
Rizzo's naughty outlaw.
Okay. I really do truly want Pavarti to be happy. I think that's a good goal to have. Okay. Let's get her into the ship and let her chill.
Hey, Captain. I hope some of the drinks we tried I even liked. I guess it's not all disgusting. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you looking out for me.
Did you talk to Junlei?
I messaged Junlei when we got back and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
Not bad so far.
I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
Oh. I'm glad we wasted time drinking because Junlei's bad at writing messages. So Junlei does like you.
Isn't she sweet? Like one of those two-bit romances where one soul's all stiff and formal and I should be glad to perhaps take hold of your hand, miss. I ought to go bite her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
Okay. All right, now let's get into it. I want some action after that.
Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Okay. Pavarti just to me is her model looks a lot like Pan Am. She just reminds me of Pan Am so much. I bet if we played this first and then play, because this came out before Cyberpunk, I shouldn't even call her use terminal. Okay. Insert captain's okay. How do I get down? How do I get down from here? Do I just jump? Oh. I guess so. Oh, here it is. Okay.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in.
Okay.
Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right?
Yes. You seem surprised.
You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off.
What are they doing?
You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all.
Oh.
Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna in Halcyon. Please state your name for the records. Aw, don't be like that. I never get to do this part.
Sorry, Grim.
Please. Hey, easy. I won't stop you.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Sandra will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you?
Fine.
Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor?
That depends. What is it?
I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
Okay.
Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding.
What did I just
all
walk
over
into?
The place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud. But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn wrapped out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
Who are you?
Name's Nyoka. I'm the best big game hunter on the planet.
You're also the loudest big game hunter on the planet. And the drunkest.
Shut the Fair point. I deserve it, though. On account of being the best.
My dad always kept his firearms and liquors in different lockers. Said it wasn't safe to mix them.
Your dad's
Out
a smart
here,
man,
you ain't
Pavarti.
a little buzzed, you're liable to notice the stench of life. The grit in the air. The dust in every drink and the blood on every boot.
You're fun, aren't you?
If you think this is drunk, I gotta... you need to get out more. Sit. Partake. Buy me a drink and let's chat.
Really? I'll stay in chat, but you look like you've had enough. I'm told you can get 3.
Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business.
Okay.
I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head.
What do you need?
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good.
Okay.
I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
You mean caffeinoid? This stuff's just a stimulant.
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
All right, I'll be back.
What are the chances of all the times and places?
Okay.
Velma seem out of sorts to you? She's always cranky.
If Velma's capable of running the warehouse, she can certainly pick up her own caffeinoid.
Oh.
Don't be so hard on her. With Brax missing, she's working doubles and needs a little edge.
Very well, dearie. But you stop by anytime you like. Hmm?
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, okay.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with
Are
sweet
you-
cheeks like those, I'd remember.
Quite the bedside manner, lady.
Yeah.
Well, it's so rare I get the pleasure of new company.
Grandma's a
What
little.
can Auntie Abigail do for you?
Hmm.
And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits.
Whiskey helps, too.
Please leave medical advice to the professionals.
Yeah, she seems a
Now,
little
dearie,
like she's
who's this
gonna.
pickup for?
Bing. I don't know, Auntie. You have to pry that secret from my suit. I want to say that.
Don't blame me if I puke on your shoes.
Aren't you a saucy thing?
Ugh.
I may not be a fresh young thing anymore, but with age comes experience, dearie.
This got weird fast.
Maybe some other time then, when Auntie's personal allotment of stimulation is restored. But
Okay.
I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. You were here for Caffeinoid, weren't you? Who's it for? I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what little trade we get, I'm afraid I have to reserve my supply for
What if
Stellar
I
Bay
win?
residents. Our reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. Isn't it a shame what some people will do to get a little extra?
That's just awful.
Isn't it just? I'd make an exception for you if I could, my little cherub. Is there anyone else needing a special pickup from Auntie Abigail? Oh, her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry.
Bulk. There must be some way.
I'm afraid not. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them.
So it's either hack it. Let's see. Where can I find this Dr.
In
Williams?
the town graveyard, I'm afraid. Poor man was always searching for the flower of enlightenment. On the way, he tried some rather daring substance combinations.
What, the flower of
It's a
enlightenment?
philosophist symbol of some kind, dearie. Never you mind. The
Okay.
graveyard's near the southern ruins. You're certainly welcome to pay our respects, but the
So the
bodies
guy
then
who
would
can
tread
increase the
east
allotment is
east. Do be careful.
and
I'd hate for anything to happen to you, dearie.
I thought you were in charge. You should be.
Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers. And to keep an extra key to the supply room for all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his.
Remind me, what's... Oh, Forgetful Fellow, huh?
Careless experimentation with medicinal substances does take its toll eventually.
Okay.
But until then, it's lots of fun.
Episodic pharmacological delirium is no laughing matter, young lady.
I mean, it kind of is.
Chin up, dearie.
So I have options. But it seems like, because the most interesting one is going to be to go visit the graveyard. So let's go out there.
Painted eyes, right here.
Sir, please, I need your help. I can pay.
Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature.
Vile creature, you say?
You have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
It's more dissolving than melting.
Ellie, you're not...
That is not helpful.
Thank you. The child's missing. Where'd you last see him? Calm down. Take a deep breath.
Don't you tell me to calm down. I promised my boy I'd protect him for always.
You know...
How can I keep him safe if he's run away? He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the raptidons, mantisaurs, and marauders, the toxic sulfur pools, and poisonous plants, but he didn't listen.
Oh, law, Captain. A youngster won't last long in a place like this. Please, can't we help?
Please, won't you?
Yeah, that will help because it means that I'm going to get to do some... I'll help find your son.
Thank you. Oh, I know he'll... You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
What are the iconoclasts exact? I have no idea what's going on in here. I want context before I go shoot them because they seem... Hold on, I need to know something. Group of survival, let me see. Okay. Okay, I mean, they're not wrong. Put them at odds, given the iconoclasts by dissenters. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm hoping I'm not going to shut down any quest path by going to rescue this kid.
Ooh. Smells like those old Sundays when we'd unload salt tuna shipments for Karen.
Am I the only one getting hungry?
Ellie, that's twisted.
Nice and easy.
Okay. Raptophobia. Repeated lessen your effectiveness when they're attacking you. Reject. Okay.
Think they left anything good behind?
I wonder who used to live here. Do you suppose anyone remembers anymore? Here we go!
Wow, not even a scratch. Down.
Oh. Okay, I guess I crit it. Okay. A family matter. Tucker ran a few weeks ago to join. Oh, handsomely. Okay. I think I'm going to convince the iconoclast to take over the town. I think that's my Agent of Chaos move. I think that's what I'm going to do.
Reminds me of the crew cabin on one of my first ships.
You reckon the smell ever goes away? Maybe the wind.
Okay. Hold on. Okay, Luke. Okay. So there's another moderator for a different streamer that just messaged me and said, "Cursed meme idea." Diana is currently playing Darkwood, and apparently there's a dog in the trigger warning for those of you about to say something kind of messed up. Luke said that to me too. I just told him, I was like, if you want to see my reaction, I just opened my phone on stream. You need to go. I said, Luke, that's fucked. If you want to see my reaction, though, I opened my phone on stream. DB, I have to ask, how much unhinged nonsense does Duke send you? Or does Luke send you? Sorry. My brain slammed your names together and said Duke. Luke sends me the most unhinged nonsense.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Pull yourself together.
I
and
clean
tell me
the
what happened.
apartments while everyone's at work. I've seen all sorts of messes, but this... If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is.
Well, now we have to go
If
there.
you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Oh, sorry. Just spooked me, was all. Not much I can do for this guy.
A fair amount, usually in relation to something in Diana's community. Yeah, that's normally what happens for me too. Examine all the same. We're stuffed into the suitcase. Okay. The stainless steel rat. Examine. Hold mostly colonists. So he owed someone money. And he was probably about to run. Okay. All right. Adreno. Oh, is this the one I want? Oh, caffeinoid. To use unauthorized employee login. Okay.
Smells like rat in here.
All right.
You're back. All of the above?
Says someone who's never had any fun.
Oh boy.
Exactly. See, I'm glad someone on your crew's got some sensible, got her head on straight. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes.
Yeah, don't
We're in business.
Don't mix caffeine
Let's
and
go.
alcohol, folks. Don't. Don't.
That was
Just
fast. I gotta see about stalking some on the ship.
What?
You be careful. The first one's free. After that, they'll offer you gainful employment.
Oh boy. I'm glad to have you.
Great. Where to?
Let's find the information
Oh,
broker.
Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak.
Is there a
We'll be
reason you
going
call it
south
Devil's
and
Peak?
west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. A few more
No,
of us
I'm
spelunker.
wringing my
Rotting
knuckles because
River
I
will
hate
take
it.
you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer. That said,
But how else will I
three's
enjoy the
already a
crisp,
crowd.
delicious taste of a
I don't
Jaeger
mind
bomb?
waiting somewhere until you got a spot
DB.
open.
DB, I worry for you. I worry a lot for you. I've got a ship. If I want to wait there, Ellie, wait in the ship. We need Nyoka's help for now. Yeah.
I hope you like being part of our crew, Nyoka. We're real excited to have you.
Okay.
So you keep Monarch safe, huh? That's real honorable work, Miss Nyoka.
Oh no. Monarch.
Okay. Let's look at what she's got. Tremor Cleaver. Oh, damn. No wonder she's a big game hunter. Holy cow. How do you not do that when you have that? All right. Helmet. And she needs a different thing of armor. Okay. Improve base health. Generates threat generated. Jesus. Boisterous or sneaky? I'm gonna go with healthy for now. Okay. All right. What about me? I've got 10 more points available. Where do I want to sink it? Let's see. Increasing value and durability. Medical. I think we're gonna dump a lot into science. Yeah. Okay. Codex. Logs.
Park ain't safe, even with me around. I've just got intimate knowledge of its dangers and an abundance of fortitude. Folks hire me because I know what you can shoot and what you ought to run from. That's a mistake you only get to make once.
Okay.
You're not listening to a word, are you?
You ever been off Monarch, Nyoka? Before you met the captain, I mean.
Nah, I mostly just drank and hunted. As soon as you stop to dream of other things, that'll be the day something sneaks up and eats you.
Don't fight.
Okay. Let's jump out into the wilds. Oh, this is gonna be a trip, isn't it?
Good old Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur. On account of it stinking like fish instead. This will be fun. Score, Captain!
Wow! Great work!
Okay. Is there Fallbrook, Stellar Bay? That's where we're going. Okay, so off to the right here. This away! This away, right away. Oh, damn. Oh, nope. Okay. All right, that was dumb of me. I didn't realize how many of them there were. That was so dumb. Okay, let's see. Okay. All right, let's try this again.
Can we talk? Hey, figure while we're out here in the... Preferably before... You don't seem the type... Hey, I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous.
What kind of danger?
Nothing we can't handle.
Let's hear it.
I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces.
Okay.
I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were.
How do you know they're dead?
I saw it happen. Hell, one of them was in my arms at the time.
Okay.
His name was Hayes, and he's our first stop. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to bury.
Okay. And after that?
Then we find my 2 lost trackers and bring them home. A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mantiqueen showed up and kicked us all out.
Oh.
If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together.
Sounds fun.
Thanks, Cap. Good old Stellar Bay.
Star-Crossed Troopers, yes.
Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur. On account of it stinking like fish instead.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. So now, we need to think about how we approach this next engagement. Okay. No, come on. Okay.
They were coming real close to eating me. I'm Lenora.
Okay.
What are you doing out here? Not that I'm complaining, but I figure only marauders and animals roam around.
I'm looking for people to save. 3. I'm hunting.
Oh. That's ominous.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not.
At
I'm
least you
hunting.
didn't
I'm
accidentally
hunting.
shoot me. Whew. Thanks for the help. I've got to pick up some things from the bay, but I run a little stand near Fallbrook. Next time you need supplies, stop by, you hear?
All right. Nice.
I'll see you on the road sometime.
Those weren't iconoclasts, right? They were just marauders. I mean, it would say like iconoclast goon over marauder, right? There we go. Okay. Like I think it would have told me, right, that I was, because I'm not trying to get rid of the iconoclasts. Not yet. Come on. Come on. Okay, now you've annoyed me.
Work! Everyone all right?
Now, where... Oh. Okay, this way. Oh, what? I'm out of... Oh, no.
Wow, not even scratch!
This is not good. Okay, I'm not completely out of ammo. I was supposed to be like, uh-oh. Okay. So I want to go off this direction and go like up and a whoa. Okay. Oh, up here. It said. Oh no, it doesn't. It just okay. Okay, so the elevation map is telling me that that's a no-go. Okay. I think I just picked up something important too. So we need to go through this gate. Chastity hideaway key. What? Oh, we have to go down and around. We have to go out and then up and then... Okay, I see. I see, said the blind man. Okay. Because there's a path this way. Okay.
Nothing like a good tussle.
Okay. This way?
Watch your feet. The sulfur pools don't just stink. They'll take a toe off.
Oh, you're alive. And also, I'm over encumbered, which means I need to stop and break things down. Okay. Okay. Q. Vortex maze. Do I plan on... I mean, I have 2 of them. Flamethrower. Oh boy. And this can be... Yes. Yes. Okay. Nope. I'm looking at mostly numbers right now. What did I get? Hold on. Hold, please. Oh, cool. Wow, I didn't even know about that. So one of my post-con rituals, by the way, I get, so like, see this big old mug? In here is like this massive stack of business cards, right? And one of the things that I make sure to do is I go through every business card that I've gotten at con. I will turn out my pockets at the end of the day. I will go through every, and I'm not just talking my pants pockets. I'm talking shirt pockets, backpack pockets, everything. I will turn out all my pockets and I'll put all the business cards, all the swag cards from studios, all the everything in a massive pile. And like, this is, I think a mixture of this is Unplugged, TwitchCon, and East. It's mostly East though, because I've answered TwitchCon and some of the other emails already. But like, just to give you an idea, this is the amount of cards that I collect. Yeah. And like, who do I have here? I've got the Nyx from My Nerd Life. I've got Maz from Starcrawl. I've got Asakase, which is actually, this came from a job fair, but either way. Some of this was from a job fair. Ian Rudd from abroad in Japan. That's mine though. That's from mine. The Nyx are great. Nyx are amazing. So that's one from my Japan trip. Oh, I need to tuck that one away. I cannot show that on stream. But like D&T, I've got PNY, the graphics card people. I've got OKSDM. I've got one from So You Want to Be DM, Casper Haunts, Concleod, who we know is in the tabletop community. The point of me going through all these business cards, right? And this whole stack is I go through the entire stack and I answer email, or I don't answer emails. I send emails to every email to every email address in the stack. I say, hi, it was nice to meet you at insert convention X. I'm making sure that you got home safely, that, you know, everything's going okay. I just want to say it was nice to meet you. Here's some notes from our conversation that we might have had. Are you still, you know, are you still about that? Do you still want to collaborate on XYZ, et cetera, et cetera? Right? And I just go through the entire pile and I'm like, hey, hi, hope you had a good con. Hope you made it home safe. And just like, that is my post-con ritual, at least a week to 2 weeks after con. Because I genuinely, like, when I get these cards from people and when I talk to them, I genuinely care about, hey, are you having a good con? Are you doing okay? Are things all right? Like, what are you, you know, I go by certain booths every time. I stop at the Nyx booth. I stop at the My Nerd Life booth. And like, for proof, Rose Warden, Citrus Sentinel, Citrus Wreath, Chaotic Awesome. Oop. Chaotic Awesome pin. And I mean, this one is from the Da Vinci booth, but still, there are certain booths that I go by every single time I go to a con. I say hello, and I just wander around and I build community. I don't fuck around with that. That's my legit post-con ritual. I say hello to everybody. I say, even if I've talked to you, even if I've seen you at a con before, I still send you an email. Because I'm like, I want you to have gotten home safe. I want you to have had a good time. I want to remind you that I exist. I want to keep you at top of mind. And that is how you build community. I don't do this because like I'm trying to show off. I'm not like saying like, oh, do this every time and this is a business hack. No, this is my post-con ritual of doing this. And I don't feel like I've come home from con completely until it's done, which is why why stream started late today, because I have this whole stack of business cards. And even if it's just a couple sentences, it takes about half a day. And I think that little touch makes a big difference. I really do. So, and I also I think it helps me build more connections and say like, oh, hey, I know a person for this. I know a person for that. I do this. I do that. I do. Yeah. And so. Oh, cool. So I just got an email back saying, hey, I did something on an article with you. And I want to see where it landed. Digital Vortex, Polyfighter, Bloomhouse Games. Where is it? Atari. I want to see the piece because I was just like, okay. So he did a whole write-up of everything PAX. I think his name, let me find his business card in here. I think his name is Chris Cheng. He writes for a site called Everything Action. And I want to, because he sent me this email and I'm like, oh, this is awesome. Hold on. It's because I remember he's in here. And the reason I want to say this is because like it's just good networking. It's good community building. Christopher Chang, where are you? He's in here somewhere, and I cannot for the life of me find him for some reason or another. I can't find the card, but I know that I sent him an email. And it's a double-sided black card for the site he writes for. Abington, Battlegrounds. Well, that's kind of in... Oh, here it is. Chris Chang of Everything Action. I won't show the backside. I don't want to dox him. But I will show you that the card exists. So, that said, let's see what he had to say. Clark University. Godzilla RPG. Limited Run. This is a long article. Dread XP. Megacat Studios. Backyard Baseball. God of War, Son of Sparta. So maybe Bite Rockers Games. Dirtbag. Nintendo. Area 35. I'll have to look through it. He said I want to see the piece. Throwback. Canvas City. MTG. Logitech. Quarter Arcades. Red Bull Tavern. Trolley Sour House. Tabletop. So I'm trying to... Cozy Game Room. Buddha Ranger Lounge. Performances. Bioshock. Huh. Where did he say? Cause maybe he said it in the email. Everything. Oh, I do weekly podcast. Okay. Where did he put it then? Okay. I'll have to look through the email while I'm not live and like find out what exactly. But he was like, yeah, I put a link to your socials there in my article. I'm like, oh shit. That's awesome. Okay. So what's my weight could come down a little bit more. Okay. Oh, I could also... Is there a chance I can increase how much I can carry? Medical, sneak, crusade, dialogue. It might be a perk. Maybe you should have been unlocks the ability. Ooh, that's not bad. Increase from your companions. Significantly reduce the weight of consumables. Weird science. The collector. Snake oil, convincing. Okay, assassin. Lone master, no companion. Oh. So dialogues. No. Harvester. Ooh. Yeah, that's the one I want. Hell yeah, I want health on kill. Medical. Hostile effector. Okay. Let's see. Handguns. Long guns. Heavy. I want more skill in long gun. I want more damage from that. Okay. Oh. Pavardi, you're in the right in the way.
South here, off the road and down this slope. We've got a decent trek ahead of us.
Okay.
Miss McDevitt used to say that plants need sulfur to grow and...
Okay. Let's go. Uh-oh.
Everyone all right?
Okay. I'm pretty much just going in a straight line.
Fallbrook's on the other side of the bridge there if you need a drink.
Oh, hey there. Thanks again for getting me away from those marauders. You want to buy something?
Yeah, I need ammo. I need a lot of ammo. Let me see. Let me see. Revolver. Okay. Let's see my stuff. What do I have? Advance. Okay. There's that. And then there was... What else was there? That's 20. Okay. So I can keep that. Let's see. Nyoka, what does she have for armor? Oh, wow. Her armor is actually really good. Okay, Pavardi, what do I have on you? 18. It's only an upgrade of a point. What about your helmet? 24? Oh, she's got a bunch of mods to her armor. Oh. So she might want to keep that. Okay.
Going silent. Go. Solid kill.
I kind of feel like my companions are carrying me. Cause like I'm trying to do this stuff and they're just plowing through things. Oh, wait, Deadeye assault rifle. I want to upgrade this. Hammersmith with slogan Sniper's Choice. Oh man. I want that. I want that rifle. I want to upgrade that.
Look northwest. That ain't it, but marauders sometimes camp inside the buildings there. Steer clear unless you fancy getting shot. Westbound still. I'll let you know when we can start ascending.
Well, there's only one thing to do here. We did it. The hot fuzz meme of shame. Yeah. Sound off. Who's not dead? Oh, there you two are. Okay. I love Atlantis, too. Atlantis is a great friggin' movie. Oh. Oh, shit. God, this feels like a pea shooter. God, how many bolts of plasma can this thing eat? I'm gonna have to have KT count that one. Oh, man. A ton, a one, a two, a tree. Yeah, exactly my thought. Okay. What the? Why do I have? Okay. Oh, they're the companions. Okay. I was gonna be like, what the hell's going on? Where'd they go? Okay. Okay, we've got ads starting in a minute and a half, in which I'm going to run to the bathroom. But I wanted to let everyone know that I'm just watching the timer click down. I'm trying to figure out my bearings. This is really what feels like the first properly populated planet that feels like an actual danger. Like there are things around every corner, or that I'm running from one encounter directly into the next. Oh. Thank you, Pravarti. Come on. Okay. All right. Real quick break. I'll be right back. I will be right back while ad break runs. Okay? Okay. Cool? We good? We good. All right. Okay. All right, everyone chill. I'm back. Okay? I didn't go anywhere. Just the bathroom. I'm back. I'm back in the chair now. Okay? So anytime... Here's the one downside to the office is anytime I go to the bathroom, I have to take my keys with me. Because there's a door with an auto lock on it to the bathroom because we're in like a shared space. So like there's another company next door that is not the upholstery studio that also has access to that bathroom. So just to keep people honest, we have like an airlock door in between us and the bathroom. And after hours when no one's there, all the doors on all sides of that get locked. So So I need to take my key with me, because if I get locked in there, I'm locked in there until someone can drive up the road to come get me, and I have to have my phone on me. So I have to have my phone and my keys on me after hours to go use the bathroom. It's still an awesome office. It really is. I really do enjoy it here. Okay. I also want to make sure. Okay. I want to rattle a message off to Rain now that he has that or is looking at that screen, because I want to know that he has it rather than, oh, I didn't get it, Porch Pirates got it, or whatever else, because then I have to initiate an insurance claim. So I just want to make sure that he got it, and that, because it says proof of delivery right there, but I want to make sure that someone didn't nab it, because like that would be bad for everybody. We just got back. So I was talking about I have to carry a key whenever I go use the bathroom. And then the second thing, because there's an airlock door. So if like you guys saw me grab my key off my coat rack there, it's because I have an airlock between my office and the bathroom. So there's like a hallway, there's a door, that door locks, so I have to unlock it. And it has an auto lock on it, meaning like it's like a turn the knob and then slide the thing down, and then that holds it in place. And if that device fails, I have to go out and around through the studio door. It's like a whole thing. Like the floor plan of the studio, it makes a lot of sense because we also share the wall or share the bathroom with another company, like just one door down from us. So I need to take my keys, because otherwise I won't be able to get back into my office or back into the studio. It's a weird situation. If you've ever seen like a industrial plaza warehouse thing with a bunch of like businesses, it's not a strip mall. It's kind of just like a bunch of office suites in a plaza. And Lulco is one of those suites, and then my office is a room in Lulco.
I call this Rotting River, on account of all the dead things I've thrown in it over the years. It'll take you into the Devil's Peak Caverns if you follow it under the bridge. That's one option. Other's the slope up. If you're up for some fun, let's chat. What's up?
Okay. You mentioned a more fun way?
Right. We can take the caverns up, but if you ain't into spelunking, there's a path a little ways north. I'd warn you, it'll be a tough trek.
Okay.
Big bad's up on that hill. I'm game to hunt them if you are, but it'd be safer to stick to the caverns.
Wait, are you telling me there's an easy way and a hard way? I just murdered. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
The caves back east are safest. We can head up this path if you want to shoot your way through a few nightmares on your way up.
I want to go the hard way. Because of course I do.
Raps. Let's clear this sulfur-sodden fucks out so Hayes can rest in peace.
Through tooth marks and gradual wearing away of the sulfide, you can barely make out an epitaph carved in the tombstone's face. Got himself eaten doing the right thing. Buried near the surface of Hayes Grace, a small lockbox rusted into wood. It nearly falls apart. Buried in the windows, Charon. Okay.
Hayes was the best self-sacrificing son of a saint I ever met. Halcyon is worse off without him. Now,
I'm sorry.
if we're gonna lure the Manta Queen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. They took a UDL contract on Terra 2. We never heard from them again. Think it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can track them down, it's him. I don't know much about it. It paid well, so they took it. They said they'd be back in a couple of weeks and that maybe we could all use the money to get off Monarch. That was a long time ago.
Okay, you didn't try and find them?
I should have. I really should have. But soon after they left, Hayes and the others died.
Oh.
And to be honest, after him, I stopped trying. Because it hurt like hell to do so.
Got it.
Thanks. I'm still not convinced I won't come to regret it, but we've started down this path. Might as well see it through.
Yep.
Maybe it'll stop me screaming at night. Now come on, let's make tracks before Hiram dies of old age.
Okay. Oh, it's just back up the... Okay, got it. Got you. Okay.
I love this mountain. You can see so much from here. So many beasts would need killing. So many drinks would need drinking.
We ought to care about his you know? We go fire, song. Here they come!
Wait, is everything out of... Am I completely out? Oh, okay.
That's the last of them!
Okay. All right. I'm like, I can't be completely out. Man, am I lucky this thing like blinds them or incapacitates them or something. Okay. And I think hey, look at that. What? 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 That is a dumb amount of where'd that thing go? That is a dumb amount of damage. That's a dumb amount of damage. That's so dumb.
And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far now.
Hey, you! Get over here! There are marauders up ahead!
I wonder if Hiram's home. Just kidding. Guy never sets foot outside.
I wonder how they punch us.
What
This
happened?
station's under the protection of the corporate compliance crew.
I don't like that.
You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun if you were wondering, we don't take kindly to marauders.
No.
A coherent enough response, I reckon. Must be true. You're clear, but I would caution you against pressing on ahead. This station's plumb crawling with marauders, you know.
What are you doing up here?
I take it you ain't met the other C3s. Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been tasked with. You want more details?
Yes, please.
You ought to talk to my crew. They're guarding a small barracks to the southeast, by the edge of the mountain.
Okay. I can't believe I have to shoot in between the bars to get in. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Probably all the good stuff is down there.
Hiram must have sealed the door. He spooks easy.
Okay. Yeah, it is sealed. That's sealed as sealed gets.
Damn, but I like the way you fight, stranger. Wish we could join you, but I got orders to stay put.
Oh. Okay, I want to go back down there and collect ammo. There we go. Oh, there's more people up this way. There we go. Pop.
We're alive.
That's what put me over? Okay. All right, let's see. What else do we got here? How do I want to specialize? Engineering, breakdown, chance. What happens if... Oh, okay. Okay, heavy weapons. I could just dump into heavy. Let's think. I like dialogue options. I do like having dialogue options. I also like having, you know what, let's crank, if I do this, I'm going to crank my engineering. Okay. Melee damage. Armor rating. Reset. Ability. Yeah, we're gonna go with the cannon thing that Nyoka does. We're gonna make her deal more damage to creatures. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Let's go see if we can get in to see Hiram. Let's see. How do we... Oh, here we go. Okay. There we go.
You may not realize this being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the place is on lockdown.
Here's the elevator, but ain't gonna budge while this place is on lockdown. Guess we keep moving forward. Look for another way up.
Sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to Elvis you, but like, come on, you know?
You out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me. Face the intercom. I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
Saving your ass.
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, he hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast.
You sound like a treat.
No. with information-related business later. As I said, there are bigger problems threatening my life and livelihood at this very moment. The Marauders want me dead. And since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I need you to clear out the threat. As my newest contractor, you may call me the Broker.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the Broker being a dumbass alternative.
She doesn't fuck around. She calls him like she sees him.
Aside from you. You're here, and you're armed, aren't you? The feed's gone grainy, but it looks like you're packing deadly force. I know Nyoka is, for sure.
Yeah, she did get him.
At the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business.
Okay, deal.
The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again.
What's in it for me?
Aside from the bits I'll be paying you, you said you wanted something from me. Something information related. I'll give it to you, in person, once I'm safe. Too many, considering I hired a bunch of no-good mercs to keep them out in the first place. Already, they've caused considerable damage to the station's property. If they take down the broadcast equipment, I'll be out of a job, permanently.
Okay. Again with this? I mean, the other problem is I guess I have way too many consumables. Let's see. Let's see where that... Oh, no. Okay, that's the base. Weapon spread. Come on.
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready.
Okay. Let's also... bypass shunt. Ah, here we go. Okay. Can I... Okay. Alright, I should get rid of some... Yeah, that's what's keeping me. Really? This didn't save me any fun. He's not out, it's just down here. I mean, I guess it doesn't do him a lot of good. The purple berry wine is not here. It's, or not there, it's down here. It's just a workbench. Tell me you like my hat. Okay. Use terminal, inclement weather, messages. Toilets. Oh god, okay. We ain't got time to read about toilets. Pew.
Here they come!
From where? Where is everybody? Did you two run off without? You two ran off without me.
That's the last of them, I think.
Yeah. Oh, because, okay, the floor's open, which forced them to, okay, I see. Their pathing went well, not haywire, their pathing worked as basically intended.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on it.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But
thank you, sir.
I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
I told you I'm looking for a broker.
Ah yes, our little chat on the intercom. You're looking for the premier broker for all of Monarch, which you knew was me, clearly.
You have an ego,
Phineas
don't you?
Must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Okay.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
Are you fibbing? Be honest.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. Just, it might take me a while this time.
Why is that?
I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions.
And that's scrambling everyone else's? That's the problem. How?
The bandwidth. There's too much blasted background noise. Nothing gets through but their local broadcasts. Which, of course, has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood.
Can't we cut them off from inside the station?
No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Graham and Sanjar to stop transmitting on their end.
Let me see. I could just go, let me see. Where's Amber Heights?
You'll find it directly to the east, almost in sighting distance of Devil's Peak Station.
What's in Stellar Bay?
My former partner, Sanjar, transmits from his office in MSI's headquarters in the center of town. Don't let him try to fool you. While his messages might seem like gibberish, they are in reality coded business orders to off-world companies.
Okay.
I understand why he needs the bandwidth, but we had a deal and he's broadcasting ceaselessly.
Oh, here we go. That's what I want to know.
Graham and his iconoclasts believe anarchy is the way of life. Sanjar opposes it, as he's taking strides to corporatize Stellar Bay.
Why Amber Heights?
Amber Heights is one of the only surviving settlements outside of Stellar Bay. Graham Bryant and the iconoclasts there got their hands on a working relay station. Now they're ceaselessly transmitting philosophist ramblings on my airwaves.
I'll talk some sense into them.
You do that, I'll be here, waiting on the receiving end.
Okay.
Luck be with you. I have a feeling you'll be needing a pinch of it, plus a vat of patience.
Nyoka needs a favor.
Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Obviously you don't.
Aw, you called us friends. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me.
Okay. She's your friend and she's intimidate. I've had it with your selfishness. Yeah, I'm gonna go with persuade.
Tug on my heartstrings, why don't you? Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra too.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes, round 1 of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck.
Okay.
Sure. You know where to find me if you need me.
No, wait, no! That was not intentional. That was not intentional. Completely not intentional. I'm gonna, you know what? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So, here's what we're going to do. Break this down. Weight 0. Yes. 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 I need to get rid of... I need to get rid of some more weight here. So the heavier things are closer to the top. Oh, damn. Quests, and this last one is just junk. Okay. Okay. I gotta wonder. Ooh. I gotta wonder. Okay. I really want to head to a workbench. Okay. This can inventory.
sweetheart in Stellar Bay?
Had a fling or two, sure. But on Monarch,
Well, well. What can... If you don't see it, I...
like in Edgewater? I hear you workers were on the clock every available...
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
take a gander. The door's busted. Rebecca... Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open anymore. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it. Oh no. Oh no. What did you do? Oh, Nyoka. I'm so sorry. What's up? I don't... They were... That bitch! They were all set to abandon us! What would Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you. And she'd have forgiven you. The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses. Ugh. Or to leave your medallions to rot with you, but Clara would want to be buried with her sister. At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars. I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I'm glad. If she were still alive now, it'd break her to know the truth. Yeah, maybe. I'm used to disappointment. She was still so naive as to let it hurt her every time it happened. Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mana Queen out of our old base. The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick. That'd be boring. Half the fun in exploring is the fact that you're on an unknown trail. I've never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones. Everything does.